να ακούσουμε τις προβλέψεις τις οποίες κάνει ένας απολύτως ειδήμων, θα έλεγα, Έλενα, και οι οποίες μάλλον δεν είναι βίωνες για τον επόμενο χειμώνα. Είναι ο κύριος Μπιρόλ, είναι ο επικεφαλής του Διεθνούς Οργανισμού Ενέργειας και επί της ουσίας τι λέει? Ότι ναι, τα καταφέραμε καλά μέχρι τώρα, αν και ρίχνει κάποια καρφιά στην Ευρώπη για φαινόμενα εφησυχασμού και αυτοθαυμασμού, αλλά τα δύσκολα είναι μπροστά στον επόμενο χειμώνα. Έδωσε τη συνέντευξη στην Νικολέτα Κριτικό, ας τον ακούσουμε.
Russia's invasion of Ukraine has created shock waves in global energy markets, leading to price volatility, supply shortages, and economic uncertainty. Have we seen the worst so far?
I think we had a major problem in Europe and around the world. It is a crisis that we have never seen before. We had an oil crisis in the past, in the 70s, 80s, but this is a major crisis, and we have never witnessed an energy crisis of this depth and of this complexity. But I believe that the European governments responded it in a very good way, pushing the renewables, improving energy efficiency, and getting some additional supplies of gas from other countries. It is United States, it is Azerbaijan, and other countries. And we were also a bit lucky that we had unusually mild winter this year. Currently, I can say that we may well be off the hook in Europe, but I am afraid next winter might be a bit more difficult than this winter.
Do you think that Europe will continue to be plagued by the energy crisis in 2023? I mean, will natural gas prices skyrocket again to the unrealistic levels of 340 euros per megawatt, or petrol prices at 100 euros per barrel?
Unfortunately, I see that there is a bit of a relaxation, that we are too quick to congratulate ourselves because we shouldn't forget that in addition to successful policies of the European governments, we were lucky for two reasons. One, the winter was very mild, and therefore the gas consumption was not so strong. And the second thing is China, the number one LNG gas importer of the world. China's gas consumption last year declined for the first time since 40 years. Therefore, there was a lot of gas in the market. Europe could go and buy that gas. But now, this year, China is coming back because Chinese economy is opening up. China comes to now the gas market as a major buyer, and it may be more difficult for Europe 2023, and this may well mean that there may be upward pressure on the gas and electricity prices.
In case war in Ukraine is over, hopefully in the near future, will the West restore its relations with Russia? I mean, does this chapter has come to an end?
I hope that Europe learned its lesson, because as International Energy Agency, since almost 10 years on a regular basis, we have warned the European countries, Germany and the others, relying disproportionately on one single country is a risky business. So therefore, if one day there is peace there, which I hope very soon, Europe learns from the lesson and do not rely on a country like Russia.
Which is the greatest challenge for Europe regarding next winter, given the fact that in March has to fill its storage facilities?
I think the biggest challenge is if China comes back big time, which seems likely, and the very fact that the amount of new gas coming to markets is very limited, as it happens this year, how Europe will get additional LNG gas from the markets is a big challenge. And in addition to that, if the gas prices, electricity prices go up, it can be a major headache for the European economies. Many of the European economies are flirting with recession.